seems my teammate was able to get away with his remaining Void Rays here. And this game now is once again in a seesaw position. And if you looked at the history of the game, you'd think that we're losing really badly. Due to the fact that both me and my teammate now have lost our mains and our naturals. But at the same time, my Mitas have been doing great economic harass here. My teammate has got to get those Stalkers out though. Oh no, he's going to lose all of his, Void Rays to the enemy Stalkers. And that might have been the nail in the coffin really, because now my teammate has no forces to help defend against the inevitable Stalker push. And if the Stalkers push my 9 o'clock position here, that could be game. I'm sure that I don't have enough units to deal with that large Stalker army. And the only thing that's keeping us going in this game is the fact, the knowledge, that Purple's Void Rays actually levied Red's entire main base. So he's going to be a non-factor in this game, similar to how Purple was a non-factor for probably the next couple of minutes. Destroying these destructible rocks so I can get in at that expansion and get some more income, guys. And here come the Stalkers knocking on my 9 o'clock position, and I don't know if I've got enough forces to defend against this. Luckily for Blue though, luckily for us, Blue does not have diversity of army. He doesn't have Zealots with that next. All he's got is fragile Stalkers, and I've got a nice mix of units: Queens, Hydras, Zealots, Roaches, Zerglings and Roaches. But just brute force, pure brute force, those Stalkers destroy my entire army, and I'm not sure why my teammate hasn't gotten anything else besides Void Rays. He does have some Zealots right here, and maybe the Zealots and the Void Rays combined will be able to deal with all these Stalkers. I've lost one hatchery already, and I do have some Roaches coming out of the eggs, and somehow, some way, it seems that we've been able to hold off this attack, which should have been the game ender right there. That amount of Stalkers should have been able to end the game. But it seems that, unfortunately for Blue and Red, Blue did not get any Zealots with that army, and just pure Stalkers is no good against a nice mix of units. And slowly but surely, me and Purple are seeing life breathing back into this game. And before I was supporting Purple, but now it seems the tables have turned and Purple is now supporting me as I desperately try to rebuild my army. And Purple here has got a lot of Void Rays. He's still got to be careful about those Stalkers though. Not going for the Nexus first, actually using his Void Rays, it seems like, to go for the Stalkers instead. And it seems that Purple has actually got a lot of Void Rays here. More Void Rays than Stalkers indeed. And he actually took out all the Stalkers there, so perhaps we might just come back and win this game. Now Purple is using his Void Rays to take out that Nexus, I'm sure. And back at my 9 o'clock position, just continuing to macro up, recapturing my natural expansion. And you guys can see that I've basically switched back to a very heavy Roach army to deal with those Stalkers. I've seen that the Roaches are very effective against them. And here we go, moving back in onto Blue. The Void Rays get warded away down south, but we've got a pretty large army coming in into the main base right here. Meanwhile, macroing up, getting my workers to produce me the most income, but at the battle frontier here, it looks like we're gonna try to break through. I'm trying to get my Roaches in between the Stalkers here, but he is kind of blocking the way for me. And finally he moves in. We can see Red has actually gotten some Phoenixes here, and the Phoenix is primarily an anti-air unit. I'm not sure, they do have the lift-off ability though, so they're lifting off our units and then attacking the units as they get lifted off. And that's actually being very annoying to my Roaches, picking them off one by one. You guys can see that my gold minerals have been depleted now. So I'm gonna have to spread my drones out to get more income. looking back at the attacks, it seems that somehow we've been able to break the base of blue. Perhaps those Void Rays were better than I thought, and they've actually been able to take out all of the army units. And now all of the gateways are going down, and somehow it seems that even when all odds were against it, seems that we've somehow come back in this game. After purple lost its main and natural, and then I lost my main and natural, somehow we were able to destroy blue's base. And all of blue's gateways have now gone down. And that is almost as good as saying good game, because blue will no longer be able to produce more units, and it takes a long time to get those gateways back up and running. And he's also lost his main and natural, no more income for him.
Our allies are in combat.
It seems that he does have the 3 o'clock gold minerals position. And this, I suppose, is the... You guys can see the Void Rays there quickly taking out the 3 o'clock position. But I suppose this is the disadvantage of having a first-person view, is that sometimes when you guys want to see the action on the game, and you guys won't be able to because you guys will be watching me macro up instead. And somehow it seems that we've won this game. Blue leads the game there. And the game is won, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a very exciting match. Seesawing throughout the game, and a good variety of units were being used. Hopefully next video you guys will see more high-tech tier Zerg units, and that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and stay tuned. HG Starcraft, signing out.